Alright, let's sign up for our brand new Developer Edition org. So let's go to Google and search for Salesforce Developer Edition org and go on the very first link that you see. And here you can provide your details to sign up for a new Developer Edition org. Make sure your username is unique. Click on this sign up button, and if your username is not unique, it's going to show you an error. But if it's unique, then it's going to take you on the next page. My username was unique, so Salesforce has sent me an email where I can click on a link to reset my password. Click on this verify account button, and here you can choose your password. When you log in occasionally in your developer org account, sometimes Salesforce may ask you for a verification code. It generally happens when you sign up from a new browser or from a new system. So just get this verification code from your email and provide it here. For some people, if your Salesforce org is created in a different language than that you understand, so this is what you can do. Right click on your tab, and here you can click on Translate to English option. This is available in the Chrome browser, so make sure you use the Chrome browser. Now once you translate your page into English, on the top right corner you can click on this astro icon, and here you can click on this set or setting or whatever appears here. Click on this. Now from the left hand side menu, you can click on this language and time zone option, and here just check out the third option. Choose English here and click on save. The first button is save here, so click on that, and your org will be translated to the English version. You can also change your time zone and your local option as well. So we have our brand new Developer Edition org setup. Now let's do few more things here. What we are going to do is we are going to enable my domain in this Developer Edition org. So right now, if you check the URL of this Developer Edition org, it starts with AP17, and here AP17 is the Salesforce instance name where this Developer Edition org is created. Here AP specifies the APAC region. For you it could be EU for Europe, and if you are in American region then it could be NA as well. So let's just say now you create one more Developer Edition org. Then it's completely possible that your new Developer Edition org can have the same URL. It could be created on the same AP17 instance of Salesforce, and then you will end up with the same server URL. And now if you open both of these Developer Edition org in the same browser, then you will lose the session. So this means if you log in one Salesforce Developer Edition org, then you will be logged out of another one. You cannot maintain the session in both of these Developer Edition org if you open both of these org in the same browser. So what could be the solution? How we can maintain the session across multiple Salesforce orgs in the same browser, and how we can create our own domain instead of what Salesforce provides us. So for that, under your setup menu, search for my domain and click on this my domain setting. Now enabling my domain is also essential if you want to build the Lightning components on Salesforce platform. So that's why we are doing this step right now, so that later on we don't have to enable my domain when we reach to the Aura component section. So here in this input box, try for the different domain name that you may want to use for your Developer Edition org. Then click on check availability. If your domain name is available, then Salesforce will tell you about it, and then this register domain button will be enabled. So click on this one. Salesforce takes some time to enable my domain in your Developer Edition org. It can take anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes. Salesforce sends an email to you when the My Domain is ready to use, or else you can also keep on refreshing this browser tab. So for me, my domain name is ready. So let's click on this login button. The login is successful. Now I can deploy this My Domain to all my Developer Edition Orgs users. So click on deploy to all the users. And that's it. You have enabled My Domain in your Developer Edition org. Notice the URL change for your Developer Edition org. You no longer see that AP17 here. What you see is your My Domain name, which was SFA Dev Training, and then Salesforce also adds keyword like dev add because this is a Developer Edition org. So from now on, if you want to log in inside your Developer Edition org, along with the login.salesforce.com, you can also directly go to your My Domain name. So let me try to do that in a incognito window. And here as well, you can provide your credentials and login in your org. Now let's also change few more things in our Developer Edition org, and this I only recommend for this Developer Edition org. Never do these steps in your production orgs or in your sandboxes. The first one is about password policies. I don't want my password to expire, so I click on never expires here and I'll click on save. Along with that, let's also go to session setting. And here you can change the timeout value from 2 hours to 24 hours. So even if you leave your Salesforce org without doing any work for up to 24 hours, you will not be logged out. And these are helpful settings in your developer environment. But you don't want to do this in your sandboxes and in your productions. So make sure you don't play around with these settings in your productions.